Hello everyone, Delightful here. I like the novel and the new, so today, let's see what the indie world has for me and you. Today, as you can see, we have Astral Throne. Nice looking graphic there. Free demo off Steam. It's a turn-based tactics RPG. Yep. With an element of randomization to it. Look at that pixel art. That is beautiful. Just, like, who are you gonna pick? This, her, that lovely, beautiful, radiant queen there, or this dude? I mean, dead eyes, man. I don't know. He's, the color. No, look at that color. That screams power to me. This guy, a doctor for scalpel, or I get a magical astrolabe that blasts star magic. I think I'm going to take Lyra. But you also get Vega too. So pretty much what you're choosing here is your primary here, your leader, right? If your leader dies, you lose. And there are planned other leaders as well. And then I guess secondary here as well. And I also get 2 companions with my primary, right? So the doctor would get a monk and an adept. Adept's a caster. And the monk is punchy times. And Lyra is a caster herself, a very powerful one. And she gets a warrior and a scout. And normal difficulty, again, there's going to be lots of modifiers planned. There's an element of procedural generation to this game. It's not procedural, though. It's like they're mixing... It's like a deck of cards and they're mixing up the levels, right? Like, I've seen the first level's always the same. I don't know if it's like a tutorial, it's not really demo, what. I'd like that to mix up. But beyond that, it's really good. Now I can look at my caravan, see she's a monarch coming back to take over the land, and the land's having problems, right? So each area here should be, well, except for this one, we'll say. Key there, so let's, I'll show this off first. Stats, right? So, this game is pretty much Final Fantasy Tactics with the weapon triangle system of Fire Emblem. Yeah. It's pretty wild. There's heavy weapons, which beat out shields. And there's light weapons, which beat out heavy weapons because they're faster. There's 4 different magic systems. There's a lot of depth here. Oh, I do want to equip that bow. Yeah, equip the bow. Thank you. So a bow is a ranged weapon. Ranged weapons are good versus melee. Just because they can't, melee cannot counterattack. Let's go. So, you see why I was comparing it to, say, Final Fantasy Tactics? Yeah. Other Fire Emblem as well. So this map, yeah, this map was always the same. The first one always seems to be the same. Also, well, it's going to show the tutorial, that's fine. So I can deploy my troops. I'm happy with their gear. Just click there and change it if I want to drag potions around or whatever. This seems good to me. And so F2 to fight. Yeah. And then, now you have to be careful here, right? Now, these buttons down here, nothing's currently remappable. I'd like to see that, but it's super early, so. Click Q, I can swap between characters, right? It's a bit unclear in terms of who, yeah, I don't think you can. Left click to control units. Problem is I didn't want to do that because left clicking on a unit, I'm now locked in. I have to move her now. That's a critique I have about the game, actually. I'd like to see that change because I want to I haven't done any permanent move. Like if I move and attack, fine. Like I can move here and then escape out and it will undo the move, right? But I can't undo selecting her because the game told me to. It's annoying. That's actually not what I wanted to do. It's fine, I'll do it. But dagger, with her, I guess I'll push north. And use the Starfall. Watch this. See what I was comparing it to? Fire Emblem. Yeah. She gains XP for each thing. Each character, every little hero, every troop I have here, they gain XP for doing things. This character, I can look at them there. There's a longsword. Longsword's a 2-handed weapon. Yes, it is. And so that's a heavy weapon, right? See the heavy icon there, the weight. So that's stronger shields, right? You can just smash them with a shield and it'll shock their arm, might cause them to drop their shield, right? But some with a light weapon or a dagger and a sword or something like that's more comparing attack, or it's faster, more maneuverable. So you can exhaust them. Be cool if there's spears added in the system. They're pretty good. So who do I want to take this guy out with? You tend to get a bit more XP when you make the kill, like Final Fantasy Tactics, right? I believe like Fire Emblem as well. Another swordsman, a dagger. Dagger guys tend to bow, so they are... Ranged is actually terrifyingly effective in this, dangerous. Oh, you do it. Battle and fight. And you're dead. Yeah. Hits aren't automatic, but he is very unlikely he was going to miss that attack, right? And as he attacks, his stats go up, right? Individually. And then once he gets enough of these little pips here, he'll go up a level. I can pick a perk for him. Perk on the character, yeah. Yeah, and they're telling me about the recruitable hero. Now, this is always different. Whether this character is going to be, it's a monk this time, so sort of a focus caster. Yeah, they're casters in this. So he's got like this magic crystal he peers through, and I guess he throws at me, kind of like Magneto style, but with crystals. It's pretty cool. It's actually what my main hero did. They're just a lot stronger with it. Like her magic is, say, crystal based. Focus magic, see? Focus magic, exacted, or focused through the lens of an attenuated item. They don't want to say focus too much, right? Has advantage over barrier magic due to its precision cutting through the barrier, right? You see this weapon triangle and magic triangle over here? Yeah, that's the Fire Emblem influence, and it's very strong here. Yeah, probably more Fire Emblem than Final Fantasy Tactics. I'm just more familiar with Final Fantasy Tactics. I'm just more familiar with the movements and stuff. Disadvantage to familial magic due to their increased mobility. Yeah, so this familiar magic as well. Think like witches from, say, Pathfinder 1. Or warlocks from, say, 3.5 or 5th edition D&D. It's like you're focusing your magic through your familiar. Here they're specifically saying that's celestial will, not like fiendish or fey or otherworldly stuff. Really outworldly stuff, rather. Range weaponry, which is pretty much good versus melee. Has advantage over flying units as well. There's ritual magic, which I guess is good versus mounted units, because I guess it's slow. Barrier magic. It's like there's a lot of depth built into the system here. And I got my doctor, who's just crazy. He's rushing at swordsman with a freaking scalpel and winning. So I'll show that. Light weapon versus light, so this should be fine. See, compares their stats. Won't fight. I may notice, pretty much, if you're fighting someone they're in range of the attack, yeah, boom, execution. Brutal, doctor. So, yeah. You'll notice every character gets a counterattack, right? You can't just, like, Final Fantasy Tactics, you can, like, wear out their counterattacks from memory. And if you attack them from behind, they wouldn't get a counterattack, right? Yeah, but attacks can also miss. It's not like a guarantee. And I do like how the game has a little star, or starred bar, or whatever I want to call that, around a character who has not acted. I would like it, though, when I select a unit, there's like, yeah, when I select a unit, it's more clear of whose turn it is. Because I can select a unit, I'll show that later. I have to show it next turn. I actually can't make an attack with her. Alkali, I believe, has magic. Let me see. No, just a sword. Just a monk. Okay. I thought you had magic. Alright, so I'm less worried about... I think I'll take you here. Yeah. And then we'll end our turn, right? So the initiative is we go, they go. Yeah, it's a team-based initiative. Alright, so she's not going to counterattack because she has her bow out, not her sword. Right, so probably should swap to the sword. Because swapping weapons is free. Minor little error, though. Yep, all encounters have round limits, yep. Reaching a round limit will summon the Stardust. Yeah. Not a very terrifying word there. Makes me think of the fun fantasy movie. I call it like the Star Blight of a Star Doom or something. Pretty much when this counter reaches 15, everyone starts taking 10% damage, and then you don't get any more XP off it. It's like that's what happened in this realm. Some kind of Star Blight sent down, drove everyone mad. And you were away. Now you come back. Interesting. Stardust, though, Stardust is not scary. No one's scared of Stardust. Unless you're a vampire. Maybe you're scared of it then. Now, she has... If I want to attack, I actually cannot... Oh, she'll draw her arming sword and attack there. That works. I don't know if I want her to do that. Although, I might be committed to it now. So I can... See, I've selected her now. Watch this. Now, that character's selected, right? Now, I click Q, and it rotates to the next character. Now, she is still selected. You see that's not great. I've accidentally moved characters before. I'm aware of it now, so it doesn't happen, but... Once you click on a character, you are committed. So I need to do something with her. I wonder, I haven't tested this. Like, menu. See the Final Fantasy influences. Hunting bow. And can I use the bow if an enemy is in melee, but I'm not shooting the enemy in front of me, I'm going to shoot the enemy to my left. Yes, I can. Okay, good to know. And no counterattack because I am ranged. Oh, and her, yeah, something else I didn't mention. Her attack was, come on, let me show you here. Her attack was 3 greater than what she was attacking. If that happens, you get attacked twice. Yeah, stats are really powerful and they really matter in this, as this weapon. Like, a bow cannot attack in melee range, right? But there are no attacks of opportunity, as you saw here, because I didn't draw one from that person there. And there's no backstab or flanking currently. I'd like to see that. Because, like, there's no advantage for me just putting my character behind them. I just tend to do it out of practice. Out of tendency. Is this a longsword? No, I don't want to attack you. I think If I go to there, the enemies will probably trigger on me. I've already clicked her though, so I have to. Ooh, I want to get to you. That's fine, that's fine. I'll step to here. She can blast from here. And then she'll attack the Acolyte with her Astral Blade. She'll focus her energies through it and blast them apart. Oh, he lived. Yep. So she's a lot stronger. Your main hero starts at 2. And they just keep getting stronger from there. Swordsman. Well, I wonder to test this. Now, yep. So that was a recruitable unit, right? If I didn't reach him in time, he would attack us. Although all I gotta do is say, buddy, what are you doing? And I will recruit this character. Guarantee. I just get him. I shook him through with his star torpor, whatever, right? So now I just get this monk. He's mine forever. Until he dies. Now, I believe I can attack on diagonals with magic and bows. See? Very nice. I have 2 magic users now. Thank you. And who hasn't acted yet? You haven't. Vega. Now, Vega's really good, actually. Because he has the Wait, you're not going to do it? You're not going to do it now? He has a heal ability off his scalpel. But he doesn't want to do it with it. Like, maybe he can't do it to himself? Yeah. Okay, fine. We'll do it next turn. But yeah, you don't want units to die in this. Although the game's not that tough. It's not that brutal without it. Interesting. He's stepping up. Does he have a bow? He does not. I'm not worried about him. But if you look at, say, this character's stats here, their attack is trash. 2. Now, if I were to compare that to, say, well, I'm moving her now, attack 5. So it's more than 3. It will. If her attack speed is 3 higher, doesn't say, yeah, okay, 3 or greater, yeah. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it should work. Yeah, so she should get 2 attacks on that character just to be able to waste them. Okay, so I will do that actually. Fight, engage that target with your hunting bow, and she should get 2 attacks. He should get a counterattack because he has a bow. Yeah, he will. So almost killed her. It's fine. There we go. So 2 attacks. Very good. Now the killing blow's worth more. I do want to get my doctor up to repair her, heal her with his scalpel. Yeah, he's that good, I guess. The healing's actually, well, I'll talk about that when I get to that point. I want to take out this eastern flank here because I've already triggered them. Short sword indicates to me a bow. Do I want to do that? I don't think so. No. I want to. No bow, just a sword. Okay. Yeah, these guys aren't very well equipped. Can I fire over this? I can. See, range is very, very strong in this game. I mean, that's better than range being weak. That's just horrible. If the bows hit like a wet noodle, so why no one's gonna use them? I wouldn't. If I go here, are you recruitable? No. She's pretty well. I did say I was gonna focus. I don't want to draw that many attacks with her though. No, I'll do it here, just to hold the line. It's safe. Yeah, see, she's really powerful. And her strength's about to go up. So strength determines your base attack power for attacks using physical base weaponry. So strength isn't so great for her. Magic, you'd imagine, is, right? Defense is, yeah, just a flat reduction in physical damage. Incredible. Resistance is a flat reduction from magical attacks. Speed affects the unit's ability to attack twice in a fight and how well they can avoid attacks. I mean, these aren't all the stats, because they also attack. Dexterity affects the likelihood of an attack will miss. It's like it'd be miss chance. And you also use it on certain weapons, like her current Astral ability actually. Yeah, at Dex 5, it gets a bit better. Adds 50% of the current round number to the power. See here, these are the primary stats, and these are the secondary stats. The base stats maybe. These are the primaries because they go up, and these are determined on weapon or her base characteristics, say her move, her attack. Yeah, if I can get her attack up, that'd be incredible. That's 2 hits. Who's next? My longsword. I actually find not that great. Oh, I can. Oh, I didn't know I can climb that. It's a crater. Okay, I thought it was. All right. No, it's actually not a good mix-up. You'd think, right? I got a longsword, right? I should rush a guy with a dagger. Well, not in this, because I guess it's like a Rundle dagger or something, and they're really good wrestlers. Light weapons have an advantage versus melee weapons, versus heavy weapons. Which I don't know, it kind of works, but kind of doesn't. I'll keep him over here, because I don't know if he's coming down. And then enemy fades. There we go, so I'll draw a few attacks. She did not counterattack the magic user with a bow. Okay. And he'll counterattack. Nice. I'm not limited in my counterattacks, they'll just keep going. So the game massively encourages... Oh, there you go, got a pip. Not quite a level up. And level up's a really big deal unless you get more powers. Pick one of three kind of thing. I'll go south, actually. Yeah, that's the thing. I want to get you getting some action. And then fight. Attack. Nice. There we go, so his strength's up. His strength really does benefit him. Because he's using a sword. Vega should just heal. There we go. And just attack. That probably wasn't a good idea, because he can counterattack. Woof! Miss. See? Nice. Can I attack? With the arming sword? Yeah, use the sword. It's fine. And her attack was 3 higher. Very good. I do want to keep her bow out, though. So you can swap weapons for free. When she has an action left. Doesn't use the action, you just have to have the action. Have not attacked yet. Who sparks tell me that you haven't acted yet? I mean, it's smarter to just hang back, but these guys aren't a threat. No, I can't attack from there? Really? Well, I can from here. I'll take that guy out. Almost. I deflected it. Nice. Bye. Yep. Okay. See, the enemy packs aren't going to activate till you activate them. They're all dazed by the star or whatever. They're in a stupor. So this one's literally star blind, for instance. Doesn't tell me what it is. Oh, he's got a vitality elixir, yeah. So again, like Final Fantasy Tactics, you can find very powerful elixirs to permanently strengthen units. Probably going to give that to Mile. You can handle him. I'll probably give it to my main character. Because if she drops, it's all over. She's so much stronger than anyone else. I don't see that happening. Yay, nice. Can you heal from diagonals? No. Oh, I'm already committed to moving you. Alright, heal the monk. Good. And maybe just go through here, because we can go through the door. It takes an... Oh, I want the chest. We'll go that way. And who else? Send her up. Let me get a starfall. She can't hit anyone. And a turn. And send over... There we go. My archer. Long range, yep. Range of 2, so you can't use it in melee. They're just gonna stand there, huh? Alright. Now this yellow here, this is the extraction point. If I can go to here, I can just win. But I do want to clear these guys out here as sort of an optional. It is, in fact, an optional. And that's what I'm doing. I want to kind of try to level up my soldiers a bit, because remember, my leader, he's a shield, so he's probably pretty decent versus my archer. Alright. Because remember, my leader has a level on everyone else, so they're going to level slower fighting these lower level units. 1, so 2, 1. So I do want to almost grind these guys a little bit. Can't? Fine. Can he? Will he heal himself? No, he won't. That's fine. And who else hasn't moved? Oh, you. Main hero. Blow him away. Nice. See, she almost one-shotted him. Nope. See, I was actually thinking that heal ability needs like a per encounter limit. He just runs around just healing everyone. Gives you incentive to drag out the battles. Yeah, the game kind of checks for it. This is the first battle, and there's a turn limit, but still, that should be expending resources, as well as perhaps, like, if you don't heal, use it during the battle, you can use it outside battle, and maybe it's more effective, like healing at max or whatever. Because being able to heal at will, it's just, it's kind of a bit much. I just said I was going to give the XP to somebody else and I had her do it. Whatever, I already clicked her. It's fine. I'll take her here. To interact with chests, you have to be on a cardinal direction to them, so north, south, east, west, not a diagonal. Got a dagger. Okay. Got a dagger. Well, I guess I'm moving you. Just want to see what that dagger is. It's a dagger. Now, the arming sword's actually not considered a light weapon. It's a shield weapon, right? They're saying you're using it with a shield, whereas the dagger, they're considering a light weapon, right? And it's not just, it's just a light weapon or a dagger or whatever. It has different stats, right? The sword has more power than the dagger, as you might think, right? Same range. The dagger grants avoidance, I guess because it's so light, and you can parry with it. And it grants attack skill as well, whereas the sword grants defense, but minus 10 avoidance. Because they're assuming you're parrying this with a shield, right? Because you can't see as well using a shield. And its ability gives you resistance. If you're... Ooh! And see, I like the game that lets you use whatever. But if you meet the stat requirements, say Dex 5, you get +2 to resistance. That's resistance for, say, magic, right? That's cool. Whereas dagger grants you... If you meet Dex 4, so it's an easier weapon to use than a sword, I agree. You get +1 range. Minus 10 power at max range, so they're throwing it? Or lunging in, Pretty interesting, right? Whereas the bow, and they also have their own hit chances. See, the bow's 90% hit chance. And that adds to their base ability. So if someone's dex was high enough, you'd miss them, right? Or if they were on like a tree, in the trees or something. What's the shield off? +2 power during player phase. Wow. Just more damage. Nice. Alright, so no, thank you. I need to move you. Can't, 1-2 is the range. I don't think I'll be able to hit him anyone from there, no. Because I actually can fire over the walls, they arc it. I'm hoping there's some kind of like hidden Maulus or mischance to arcing the shot, because I don't have a direct line of fire. I can do it with the magic as well, actually. I don't think I'll be able to show it this turn because I can't quite reach them. But I can show it next turn. Everyone's fine, and I would like an ability to speed up the unit movements as well. Yes, they're gonna lob it. They're not even, yeah. I don't know, maybe I got a benefit. I counterattacked with the magic. And killed him. That was funny. Here we go, I leveled up. Well, the archer did it, okay. So these are random. Sometimes I've gotten like a heal ability. Vigilance is good, that's a melee overwatch. Yeah. I wonder, is that gonna trigger with a bow too? Or I can just like tumble through people. Or like a reroll button here as well. Slow, maybe I pay a cost for it. Coins. I can rage, I can berserker rage. It slows me down, get 3 power. No, I'll just take a melee overwatch, please, thank you. There's a bit of randomness there as well. No, I already clicked her, it's fine. Just blasting. I can't spend my action to interact with the door, right? Why would I do that when I can just shoot you through it? I'm assuming I'm arcing it. Like, that's coming from the sky, that's fine. But she's a focus user, right? She's not familiar mage, like controlling like a giant flying wasp or a bird or something, right? Because then they'd be sighting for you, right? Whereas I'm just focusing on that crystal until I'm lobbing it. Alright, so I should have a massive to hit chance Maldus or disadvantage, as you should an archer, right? Whereas barrier magic, do you require line of sight, right? Seems a little thing. Like, I can't interact with that door there. I might just stand here. Yeah, that's a safe bet. Just do the safe bet. Yeah. That's fine. I didn't move? Oh, you didn't do anything? Can you? No, you can't. That's fine. And face. Yeah, the combat's very good. Planes. Okay, are you just gonna stand there, guys? Okay. Right now I need to open it because no one else on the side can. Open the door, please. Thank you. And you are a hatchet user, so that's. You can look at the hatchet. Let's look at the hatchet. It's gonna say he has the key. So I do want the keys. The keys are one of the resources. Keys, coins, people. Of course, people is my main resource. The chapter, number of encounters I've had on the island. The hatchet is a weapon user of the shield. Oh, I guess you're throwing it. Minus 20 to hit at max range because you're throwing it, I guess. And I guess he calls it back. I don't know. Works, I guess. It is in my way, annoyingly. I wish when I clicked on units, it didn't. Or did it let me back out that time? No, it did not. It did. Vigilance. So that's going to take an action to do. It's not a freebie. Sword in there? Fine, yeah. It's a light weapon. Nice. And I did want her to get some XP. She's level 2, though. Oh, you can run through. Good, good, good. And now he's a scalpel user, right? He's running out with a scalpel. He's good versus heavy weapons, right? Being on that fort, though, that gives him plus 10 to avoidance. So effectively, plus 10 to dexterity, to his defense, to avoid being hit. Yeah. So I could miss him. And I'll attack again, because I'm much faster. Nice. Who else hasn't... You haven't acted. And... my mage hasn't acted. Range of 2, right? He should be able to engage from here. Yeah, using the light crystal. Missed. Ooh, so the avoidance helped in that case for him. He stepped off, though. And a counterattack will... No, she has a shield. That's right, because a short sword is not a light weapon. It is a light weapon, but in this game it's considered a shield weapon, right? He just threw crap at me. Nice. Yeah, he was throwing the dagger at me. Nice. I'm guessing he's a brace of daggers or something. Now, what I should do, because healing is free while in battle, right? I should delay the battle as much as possible to heal my people. It's kind of metagamey, so I won't do it too much. But... Ow. So that was a poor choice. That's a very poor matchup, because he's attacking with a sword. Yeah. I might lose him. Not let I end it now. Can I move you? Yes. You have an arming sword. Not what I want you to have. Right now, I want you to use your bow, please. Thank you. No, thank you. Oh, actually. I want to go here and open this chest. What do you have? I got... What'd you give me? I didn't see it. Was it a key? No, I have a key. I don't know what it was. That's fine. Whatever it is, I wanted it. And... you? Starfall. Missed. So the fortune... Ooh, here we go. So regen. This is the one I really wanted. Heals 20% of HP at the start of your phase for 3 rounds. I think it's only player character only, or... It's only for the same... For one character. You can't drop it on other players. Other characters. Adjacent allies get +1 to hit for every round. That's pretty good, but... Oh, adjacent allies get +1 now. I want her to be... Have some Oh, he might die. That's fine. It's annoying. It's fine. Let me show you what happens when you die. So, he's down, just like XCOM. Right, the game's pretty generous. All I have to do is take a turn, have someone walk over there, and revive him. You can do it on a diagonal. Hey! You can do it on a diagonal, right? I've done it before on a diagonal. Well, it doesn't want me doing it on a diagonal here, so we just save him and we drag him into a bush or whatever, he's fine. But now he's going to start the next fight with, like, 1 hit point. There we go. If I had done that earlier, I would have had that guy stay alive. And she just leveled again. Push? Oh, sorry, pull. Or push. Or inspiration. Everyone get +110 to hit. Yeah, we'll take that. I know I didn't win, right? Because remember, I have to get to here. That's the extraction point. This was optional. All I have to do is get there with somebody. I believe it's just one of us has to get this. Yeah, I got enough time. We'll end the phase. And alright, there we go. Yay! So the first battle, not so bad. I do wish that changed up a bit, or I had like more of a choice. Because now I have a choice. New memories or skirmish. Oh, this is a merchant. Spend gold. I don't have any gold, though. A new memory. Okay. Give me some memories. Hell of a picture. Look at that. That's nice looking art. Crossing a... I haven't seen this before. Crossing a bend, you spot an old man ceaselessly hammering away an anvil, so a smith. As his head lifts, you catch an all too familiar glimmer in his eyes that gives you pause. Okay, it's like star-blighted or whatever. However, instead of charging at you like most, he points in the direction of your party. You, I help. My way it demands, I think. So he's, yeah. Kind of losing his mind. Kind of crazy. So I can make a weapon. Oh, Bane. That's nice. So who gets the weapon? Do I want my archer to get it? Oh. Because I had her sword out, she's going to get a Bane shield weapon as opposed to the bow weapon I'd like. Well, I mean, the Knight... Gale. So it's not giving... It's giving to my troops, not my... Mage Bane heavy weapon? I'll take a Knight Bane. She fight a lot of knights. Kandor's my knight. My warrior. He draws a pristine weapon seemingly out of nowhere. Okay. Interesting. So I can... Oh, you got an axe. Okay. I mean, it has more power. It doesn't hit as accurately, which makes sense. I can see a sword, a long sword is more accurate than, say, an axe. With the cutting edge is longer on a sword, you say. But the axe has more weight, so it's going to hit harder if it hits. Deals 2x damage against knights. Yes, we want him to use that. So go to C, and then... Yeah, click and drag if I want. Very nice. We should. No. There we go. Thank you. Oh, my monk has a sword as well. Nice. I want to keep him with the crystal now. Oh, let's see, I got the vitality elixir. Can't drink it from here. Can't use items from here. Kind of wish I could. Kind of wish I could spend time in camp too. Just because... You know, if this doctor can heal someone for like, what, 6? Only he can do it. He heals an ally, he can just do it as a free action. In combat. Shouldn't he be able to do that out of combat too? That's why the ability needs to be limited. Say 3 uses per day, right? And then he gets a bonus or a max heal if he uses it out of combat, whereas it has to roll if he does it in combat. Either that or give it some resource requirement, like I need medical herbs or bandages or something. I mean, he's just healing with the scalpel. I mean, come on. And you could also balance it by saying, like, having the Starblight descending on the player, like chasing them screen left, like FTL does that with the Rebel fleet. Or it could be like the Shadow chasing you with the Starblight coming down from this area. Gradually overwhelming you. Things like that, or the enemy patrols, or anything like that, really. New memory. Can I do it again? No. So no path next. So, well, no choice, rather. But I am going to get a merchant, I guess, but I have no gold. Maybe I can sell things. Alright, chapter 3, because I guess that the event counted as a chapter. I haven't seen this map before. It's nice. So maybe only the first map is always the same. So forests grant an avoidance plus 10, but hard to move through. Cliffs don't seem to grant anything, but we should. Stairs grant some avoidance, okay. So like being on an elevated platform should probably give you a hit chance versus someone on lower, right? Assuming you can reach them. Water gives you minus 10 avoidance because you're wading through water. And it's hard to move through. Is there anyone scary here? Is there anyone I want to recruit, right? Because I want to flush out my forces a bit more. You can always just kill the ones you could recruit as well, because they are usually higher level. If you want to like exchange them for XP. I don't see anyone here. This guy's level 4, so I think he's the boss. Yeah, I think he is. Here she is, Kira. And she's a longbow. Good, I want her. Be a while before I can get to her, though. See, he's starting kind of weak. It's fine. 5 of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So I'm saying I can have up to 6. I got you. And Lost Homeland, all units. All player units gain +1 move for the first 2 rounds. Okay. Helping me advance a bit. And... Yep. A healing cut, I guess. Longsword, hunting bow. take it here. She can counterattack if the archer engages. See, melee units out in the open like this just meet my archers. I want him to stay here. I don't want him doing anything this turn. Blast him with the crystal. Missed. Don't like that. Ouch. But it wasn't a good move. I was so confident, though. I don't think she's going to be able to hit them up close. She has regen, but that's her. I could use it use it ahead of time? Oh, I should move her first. Because I can just see I can't put on anybody else. I could have... If I moved her there first, she would have benefited him. Can't use him. Okay. Alright, that acolyte's dead. So the weapon triangle really does matter. Range is strong bursts. Well, melee, because it can't counterattack them. And magic in general. I like that range is strong, and this is better than being weak. When it's weak, it's just, ooh. I could make him drink a potion, but I prefer not to do that. Take him over here. Blast him. Thank you. And you. Yeah, there we go. Because she should be able to counterattack versus the archer and waste him if he dares attack her. You're still here, huh? Alright. Take advantage of the water. If I can get another bow, just give it to my fighter. For the dagger, nice. Okay, so if they... Oh, that's nice, gives them a little ranged option. Hatchets can do that too. No, it's good, of course, but it's something, you know? Is that a bow? Yeah. I don't want to pull them too much. I want to keep you... Light crystal. What? I can't quite reach him. What are you? A monk, you're mine, aren't you? Because this guy's got the night killing axe, right? Just try to use that. You're not gonna do anything? You're not. Haven't seen this before. Please tell me you didn't just jump. Okay. Did it just freeze up on me? Oh, that's unfortunate if it just crashed. It might have just crashed. Because I'm not getting any responses. I played 2 hours and it did not crash. I didn't see this map, though. Is it still running? No, I think it crashed. Oh, it's super early demo. It's like 0.2, but... Yeah, that's... had a crash. Well... Still, I think it's a good game. It obviously needs a lot more work. Crash. See, I play ahead of time so these things don't happen, then they happen. Yeah, I have no response now, I can't. And the annoying thing about the super early demo is there's no save. So, or I'd start again, I would be just doing that same tutorial battle again, which is not ideal. Yeah, I've got nothing. Okay, that's fine. Well, this is Astral Throne. I think it's interesting, but it's too early to strongly recommend just to the no saving and the crash bug right there. But it's probably one to put on a wish list. Follow it as it develops. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Bye.